So everyone is recording videos on how you can find clients for your AI automation agency, but no one is actually giving you the sauce, right? The solution on how you can find clients for AI automation agency. So the first thing you got to understand is a couple of things that I will show you right now. Now, these are very simple things, but most people don't understand these things, and that's why they can't get any clients for their automation agency. Now, first of all, right here is clients don't buy automations, they buy solutions, right? So the automation agency industry is a very new industry, and a lot of YouTubers are saying, you know, you can sell this automation for $1,000, you can sell this one for $2,000, right? They're just, you know, adding, you know, offers and offers and offers, but they don't understand that, you know, most people actually that are watching these videos, they don't understand that clients don't buy automations, they buy solutions. And I had an agency for some time, and I know that, you know, when you're talking with a client, you need to talk in terms of revenue. You need to talk in terms of money, right? This is what they want. They want money, they want revenue. How they're going to be increasing their revenue, right? They don't want to hear about an automation that does this and that, right? They want to hear about a solution. So in this case, right, you have an automation and you say to client, oh, I will create you appointment reminder automation so that you get less no-shows on your appointments, right? You see how weak this actually sounds, right? So, okay, you will create an appointment reminder automation, so what, right? So will the other, you know, 1,000 different people that, you know, reach out to this person. But what if you go with a more confident approach? A more confident approach would be, I will increase your show up rate by 40% in 30 days. You don't even have to tell this client what you're going to do in terms of automations. They don't care about technical things. They care about how this is going to increase their revenue. So in this case, okay, I know that I will create an automation for them, and that automation will give them 40% more show up rate in 30 days. So I will increase their show up rate by 40%. Okay, so this is what they want to hear. Now, the software that I'm using for finding clients within the automation is Go High Level. Now, Go High Level is a software that I've been using for some time. If you want to follow along, if you want to test it out, we have a 30-day free trial link below. But this is essentially the only software that I use. Even for automation, I don't even use NA10 anymore because, you know, most NA10 automations can be just copied with Cloud Code and stuff like that. So what I use is this feature called prospect accounts. When you log in your Go High Level, you have prospecting, and this is where things get really cool. You can find clients on autopilot, essentially. So if I go to Prospect AI, as you can see, I have a default agent right here. I can create a new one right here. That goes within my niche, okay, and that scrapes and reaches out to these leads, okay? So as you can see right here, I have an agent name. I can set it up. Let's say this is for a car shop. I want to sell maybe automation for a car shop or whatever. Agent specialty right here is going to be marketing services. And then as you can see, I can choose the niche I want to target. So for example, here, okay, let's say I can also include, like, for example, other niches right here. So for example, Acura dealer, right? I have like a very specific niches. So let's click on plumber right here, and I'll just rename this to plumber instead of searching for this right here. And then I can search, or I can set the target location. So let's say I want all the plumbers in Houston. Okay. And as you can see in Houston, and then as you can see right here, agent lead allocation, monthly AI leads, I can limit this to, you know, whatever I want right here. So I can have leads assigned to this agent 50, for example. And I can create multiple different agents. So I can have like 5 agents, you know, 50 leads each, and that would be 250 leads. And I can also see the lead generation schedule weekly, for example. And as you can see, if we go here, which day should the agent run each week? Okay, it will run from Sunday to Saturday. Prospect finding strength. As you can see, you can have focused hunting, prioritize high quality, high converting prospects. And then you can also adjust the search radius here if you want. And then as you can see, you can filter the prospects without a website. Usually, if they don't have a website, they probably don't have some automations as well. So that's what I like to add. Google business page ratings. You can also automate Google business page ratings by increasing their Google business page ratings. and then conversion rate, as you can see, let's say if it's above 40, then we can go this way, okay? And then it will switch to a custom. So what this will do is if you hit save, as you can see, this will run audit on each of these leads. So it will find the leads for you and it will run the audit for the leads, and you will have a PDF audit that you can reach out to your clients with. So not only do you get the audit, you can also add that audit and send that audit to your clients, okay? So you can lead with value. You don't have to go and lead with like cold emails and stuff like that. You can just go and reach out to your clients, potential clients, and say, hey, I just made a full analyzation of your business, or I analyzed your business, and this is what it can be improved. If you want, I can help you with that. If not, that's all good. So as you can see, that's what you can do. And then you hit save. You create an agent right here. Since I already have one agent, I'll leave this page. I have it right here, and it's actually giving me it's giving me every single day leads in the target area of New York and niche car dealer, as you can see. Now I can also go to the analytics here. This is where I can see the lead generation frequency, and I can also see the settings right here, and I can adjust the report settings. So what I want to have in the report and what I don't want to have in the report. So that's what you can also adjust here, depending what you want to do. Again, if you're doing like website hosting, then you can set this up. But since this is, most of you are doing this for automation purposes, you can still, get like an entire report like this with SEO and everything. And then you can just say, hey, I can automate most of these tasks for you and I can increase your revenue or stuff like that. Now, if I go to all accounts, this is where I would be able to see the prospects. So these are all of my prospects right here. And I can see report for each of these prospects, as you can see. So if I go here, this is the prospect report, and I can export this as a PDF in English, as you can see right here. And this will be exported in a few seconds. Now, as you can see, we're getting the online health score and everything right here. And basically, you can lead with this. You can export a PDF and you can lead with this when you're reaching out to your clients. And as you can see, you get the overall score, business details, techno stack, Google business profile, listings, online reputation, everything is in right here. Now, as you can see, this is taking a bit because it's actually taking the entire thing and compiling it in one PDF. So that can sometimes take a bit of time. But if you go back here, this is the prospect overview. So we can see the point of contact as well. If we have, we can go back and we can also add prospects manually. But as you can see, you can go here and you can search for prospects, let's say car dealership. And then we can say, okay, we want in Houston, and then hit search. And this will find all the car dealerships in Houston, as you can see right here. Now, the advantage of this is that you can add them right here to your sub account. So Go High Level has sub account, which represents your business. And then once you add them to your sub account, you can actually go and you can automate the client acquisition process. Let me show you that in a second. So you actually can go to a sub account, which we have right here. Once you add your prospect to your sub account, your prospects will be right here in the contacts. Okay. So in the contacts, you will have the prospects, which will look like this. My internet is not really giving me good time today. As you can see, it will look like this. And what you can do is you can switch all of them and you can send email to all of them, okay? You can also add an automation that will send email to them, which can be done in automations. So again, everything is done pretty much in one software. And again, most of the AI automation agency owners, they don't know about this platform. So you can go and you can take advantage of it. So if you want to see like more tutorials about this specific platform, we have a lot of them on our channel. Also, if you want to try this for free, we have 30-day for free trial below, so you can kind of test it out and see if this is even something that you would want to implement within your own business. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to reach out. We'll see you in the next one.